part, and then they finally finished the new one.
2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Wow. I got here just in time.
You did it.
It's a windy day today. So, wait, hold on. Let me make my tea. Okay, I'm supposed to go to this big welcome event, and I don't know where it is. I think I'm in the wrong building. I think it's over that way, so I will be looking for that. Let's take a moment to look at the sea again. This is just a harbor. Over there is the... Wait a second. There's the bridge. Wait, I was just over there last night. Hold on, guys. We're gonna go look at the city. Okay, this is the like fancy touristy part of the city. There's a lot of Banksy exhibits that are being advertised. I don't know what to tell you beyond that. Everyone's here. I'm really nervous about vlogging in public. Everything here just feels like I'm living in a Studio Ghibli movie. Soft tones. I have been craving vanilla ice cream, but like anytime I go get ice cream with people, I'm afraid to order vanilla because they're gonna think I'm basic. But like, I am basic and I wanted vanilla ice cream. I finally got some tonight. Alright, just finished my first day of classes. I'm walking home from the campus. I didn't get a good video of campus. I'll get a good video of campus tomorrow. This is the sea organ. I feel so awkward vlogging with like a billion people around me. But yeah, you can hear, I bet you can actually hear the organ better than me right now. So now I'm here without any equipment, just my phone. But that's why my phone is so shaky. But hopefully you can hear some of this. Oh wow. There's this area. This is really cool. I didn't see this last night. You can get in the water. You need to get in the water because it's really hot. Look at those clouds. Just boats on boats on boats. That's a sick boat. I'm digging this boat. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So this is the campus at a closer angle. So I think I'm actually giving you guys a improper, well, what's the word? Like I'm giving the wrong impression about my time in Zadar, that I'm just walking around the city all the time, which is not what's going on. I'm also sitting down and working, and I'm spending a lot of time with my friends, the moustaches. Most of my time is spent holding a baby. Most of what I'm videoing is not most of what I'm doing throughout the day. I have just days, like parts of the day, where I'm like, this is vlog time. Hopefully, I will start to vlog more authentically. I don't know how to say it, but like, I'll start to learn how to vlog more of throughout the day and not just at specific moments when I'm traveling around the city.
They're not starting until 8 or 9.
This is the new lighthouse they just built. Elena, say hi.
Hi!
I'm sorry, I'm taking the camera. Right here. Yeah. Luca! Luca! Ori bok. Bok? Ne? Luca! Mate? Mate. That's your bok. Bok. Ne razumije. Hi! Luca! That's your bok. Super, super. Okay, Mate. I Ivan veci bok. Bok. Bok, Mate. Mate, što je? Što je? Ivan, što je? Morski orgulj.
Ah, morske orgulje.
Da.
You can hear sea organs.
Yep. Back of the sea organ. And it's gorgeous in the sky. I'm gonna get closer so I can listen. And that's the sea organ.
So from this holes, the sound is coming up.
Yep. With the motion of the waves and the wind. Bujency? Da? Boo. Tika 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 tika. Tika 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 tika. He's excited. Mm-hmm. This is the central train station of Zurich. The sort of open area underground where all the shops are. Alright, I'm here in Geneva. It's about to rain, so I gotta keep this short and sweet. But yeah, this is the Geneva. This is the lake. Let me switch cameras. This is the lake that Geneva set on, or part of it at least. Wow, it's really about to rain. I'm just here. I'm just passing through. I'm trying to go to the Geneva airport. There's the big geyser thing. I don't really know what it's called, but it's like a water spout. It is Saturday. There was a huge rainstorm last night. I realized that my room was not completely watertight, and the water was like coming under the door. So I had to like put down towels to stop it and just kind of sit there and be like, I hope my stuff doesn't get wet and I don't get flooded. Not like my room was like leaking all over. It was just under the door. But it was, yeah, there was like thunder like crazy. It was really gorgeous, but it was also like, I mean, it's not intense for a rainstorm compared to what I'm used to in Georgia, but it was, I don't feel like the buildings here are prepared for storms the same way hurricane-prone Georgia is. Anyway, get a look at this view. So yeah, I think it was worth it. So one of the things I've found out is that like in tourist cities like this, like Zadar, there's still like electric scooters everywhere. Like you know how in Atlanta you have like birds and limes, different breeds. You've got like Dash, and there's a Bolt over there, a set of Bolts. There's like Bolt. Same idea, just, you know, different breeds of scooter. Alright, it's about 4 a.m. and I'm at the airport in Geneva. I spent the night here, or I'm spending the night here. You can see there's a few folks are also spending the night here. Yeah, I think this is honestly, I'm just like laying all my baggage. I think this is honestly the most authentic thing that I could possibly vlog. Because honestly, I do stuff like this a lot. Just like randomly sleeping places, not finding proper accommodations, etc. Yeah.
Ticking in the back of my mind, 'cause I know what I'll find if I sit in place. So I walk, never really sure where I'm going, but it's better than knowing what every day will be. I am who I am, and I know what I know, but I don't know my way. I just go where I go. But I never could forget your face. It finds me in my sleep, and I'd like to tell you about those dreams, but talk is always cheap, so I go where I go.
Alright, I'm on a train right now, and I'm looking at all the videos I have for the vlog and realized that I really have not had a whole lot of time to record, so some of it doesn't make a lot of sense. Basically, here's what happened during these past 2 months. I finished my summer, and then I went to Switzerland, and now what you're going to see is me continuing after Switzerland, because I had visa issues and I had to leave the country, and I've been basically just trying to run around and find places to stay that are outside of the Schengen zone. Also, in some of the places that I've been, you'll see that my audio will cut off because there's a peculiarity with my phone camera where when I flip the camera view from forward facing to outward facing, the audio cuts out for some reason. For the most part, I think everything I've said in the videos is more or less legible. You can at least fill in the gaps. There's a part where I say "ing" and I mean to say England, and I think you can get what I'm saying. There's also a few times where when I'm speaking, I just have like verbal typos, and I'm looking at it, I'm like, what did I mean to say? I feel like I mixed up 2 syllables there, but I think you can understand everything I'm saying for the most part. So hopefully it makes sense. We'll see. Okay. I don't remember the last time I recorded. I think it was in the airport. But I'm in Bristol now. Bristol's got this cool little central chain. It's got this clock tower. Not much more to say about that.
I never meant to fade away. It's just the way I'm made. I hope if you ever hear my name that it doesn't bring you pain. Just know that I know. Yeah, just know that I know.
I got a little lost. I couldn't find a bus back to the city, and now I'm here.
Onto missing roads.
This is, I think, a pretty cool moment. I'm in this like little bus stop. I don't know why I really like this bus stop, but it's just kind of I'm heading to London today, and so I'm just waiting on the bus. It's a windy, cloudy day, but it's really pleasant outside. Actually, yeah, the bus is supposed to be here any second now. Paddington Bear Store. I'm currently in Holland Park. I'm staying in a hostel here. I think that's it. I don't know. This is just like a little park in the middle of London. Not in the middle, but close to the, close to the Thames. It's near the city center. Let's see if you can get a look at all this. I'm here at Buckingham Palace. Let me put my backpack back on. There's a big statue, a memorial to Victoria, and show you around a little bit. There's this statue here that I'm only showing from behind because I think the coolest part is this shield with the Medusa head on it. I don't really care about the front of the statue that much. And of course, this is a totally normal place to vlog because like everyone else is doing it. So, and there is the palace right there. This is really important to me. London is just like covered in faces everywhere. And I'm thinking about like the psychological implications of that. But there's something about that that's very charming to me. A little creepy, but very charming. So I am here at platform 9 3/4. And guess what about platform 9 3/4? It is not between platform 9 and 10. It is over there. Why? So I'm here at Paddington. This is the train station. I'm under the bridge. My nose is bleeding, which is not great, but I don't know how that happened. There's I don't really know what's going on right now, honestly. I'm kind of lost. It is a rainy Monday morning in Calne, and I've been walking around because the library is not open yet, and I found this little hand bike. And I realized that this is part of, like, you know how people have those public gyms, you know, where you have just gym equipment at the park. It's one of those, but like, so the hand bike's right there. All the other stuff is there. Do you see it? It's like, like so far away and spread apart, and I don't understand why it's like that. I'm gonna go investigate. There's absolutely no justification for this. Like, they are spread so far apart without really any rhyme or reason. They're all over this this grass field. I don't like. There's so many places they could have put it that would have made more sense than just spreading it out like this. I took another path like through the woods, and now there's just more. Like, it's not even like in the same clearing. Like, the clearing is over there. It's not like far. It's a few trees. But why? It's just in random spots, and they're not together. There's no, like, I don't understand. As I'm kind of walking around and traveling and just thinking about like the familiarity of this place and the lack of familiarity of this place, and also sort of the familiarity of Switzerland and the lack of familiarity of Switzerland. Like, I don't think, I'm trying to think about how to say this. It doesn't feel, let me collect my thoughts. At this point in my travels, I feel like I'm so used to living nowhere that there isn't any place where I'm like, I don't want to say home, but just like when you're wandering around your neighborhood and you're like, oh yeah, this is where you return to at the end of the day. Sorry, this sounds really heavy. I'm not trying to make it sound heavy. I guess what I'm trying to say is, like, I'm kind of used to traveling at this point. And there's not like, it's so hard to complete a video and actually like not make it sound depressing, but like I'm used to being homeless at this point is what I'm trying to say. Like, for me, there isn't anymore a sense of like, all right, I'm on vacation and then I gotta get back to this place when I'm done. Like, you'd think Switzerland would be that, but I haven't actually spent enough time in Switzerland yet for it to be that place. Really, what's going on is just like, I don't know where I'll end up tomorrow, but I'll end up there. So yeah, I mean, I think that it's just, I've gotten adjusted, is what I'm trying to say. I've gotten adjusted to the constant moving and the constant never knowing where I'm going to be next. On one side, we got a collection of, you know, stuffed animals and like plates and stuff, and then swords and guns. All right, sorry my hair is terrible. I really haven't had time to do it this morning. But England has like all these nature, well, like public foot trails. I think I might have already talked about this. But like basically in England, when you want to go somewhere and you want to walk there, you kind of just can. Like, you can just walk through someone's farmland to get to a place you want to go. So like, I feel like you could walk across the entire country, honestly, assuming that you could survive that walk. But yeah, it's not really wilderness the way I'm used to it, but definitely lots of chance through like these nature reserves and sort of enjoy the wildlife. But here I am. I'm just kind of out. I mean, not the middle of nowhere, but there's not any roads nearby or anything. It's just like, I mean, there's like no one around for a pretty long time. But there's like stuff here. I guess people come out here and plow this or something. Okay, I got to Constanza and I have been super bad about vlogging the things I've been seeing. I just went in this mosque, which I went up to that tower there, and I should have videoed, but I don't want to go back in, honestly. It was interesting. It's they gave a presentation on the mosque. It's apparently a unique mosque because it was designed by a Christian architect, amongst other reasons. Very weird place. I've never been in a mosque before. It was a new experience for me. Alright, so I am in Bucharest now, where I'm staying for this month until I can figure out my visa issues. And this is my favorite place to go in the city right now. It's a cute little bookstore in the mall. that is like, it's got board games, and it's got places to read, and it's got books. Obviously, it's got books. But yeah, this is kind of an interesting thing. There's this store Himalaya, and then if you cross the street to this little corner, it also has this store. I guess they just, for simplicity's sake, opened up the store in 2 different buildings because, you know, it's easier to get real estate that way. My biggest travel tip is when you are in a new city, go to the place that is labeled Old Town and just hang out there because it'll be nicer than most of the rest of the town, and it'll look picturesque. It'll look very like you're in a movie